Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, anywhere you're watching WYTV. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji. You can call me Sidon J. And you know when you see me standing in front of the camera, you already know it's time for Trends. Talking about the news that is trending all around, not only Nigeria nor Africa. All the news trending all around the world. Alright, if you're just joining the live, don't forget that the sponsor for this show is Nokpa Abbas and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. Alright, I brought a lot of goodies for you guys today, so let's just keep it calm, keep it cool, and let's enjoy this together. Alright, the first one I'll be talking about is about the Liberian election. The election went on peacefully, and ECOWAS with AU, UN giving kudos to the electoral bodies of Liberia for conducting a free and fair election. Now, what they are trying to say now is they are trying to send a message to the Liberian citizens that, okay, you guys should be calm when the result of the election will be announced, that you should not engage in any kind of fight or any kind of protest or whatever, that it should just be the same way the election was being conducted. So you guys should just be calm when the election result will be announced to the people. Now, don't forget that the citizens stay peacefully when the result has been announced. That is what ECOWAS and UN is trying to send to the Liberians. Don't forget, the vote was the first to be held since the United Nations ended its peacemaking mission in Liberia since 2018. And don't forget that this before the UN came into this, people died in a war, in a civil war in Liberia rather, between 1989 to 2003. Over 250,000 people were dead during the civil war. And thank God for the United Nations that come up with a good idea of making peace in Liberia. Now, don't forget that people are trying to vote another president in because their incumbent president, which is George Weah, an African player, they said they want to test another president, so they want to vote him out. But now we don't know how the result is going to come up because Liberians voted on October 10 on whether to re-elect a football legend, George Weah, the favorite to win for a second term as a president, as well as choosing their new parliament. So let's wait and see and get to know the result of the election that was being conducted in a free and fair way in Liberia. Now, UN and ECOWAS, all the bodies in Africa, AU, are giving kudos to all the electoral bodies that make sure the election went on well. So let's wait and see. Maybe the announcement of the result will still result to something peaceful. Let's hope on that. All right, let's move on to the next one. Aside the Liberian, let's go straight. Let's come back to Nigeria, where we see a news that comes out today that the Rivers State Police Command has arrested a woman for bathing her husband with hot water because of 15,000 naira. As in, he choked. To be sincere, I was not expecting that because, and this woman is not like she's just a mere wife or a girlfriend. She's the official wife of this man, and they have 2 kids, 2 daughters in that family. So I don't know what will have transpired that will make the woman to bathe his husband with with hot water, which is not just ordinary water, hot water. Now the man, I don't know, according to the news, the man is still alive, he's not dead yet, but at least he's the one suffering from the pain of the hot water now. But the woman has been arrested and being interrogated. She said she did it out of anger and she could not control her anger. So I was like, so if you did something out of anger to kill your husband, the man that is behind your smile, taking care of the family, now they asked this woman, why did you do this? She said because she was asking her for what she's going to buy to keep the house, to keep in house, talking of foodstuffs and other things they need in house, just like household items. And the man said he doesn't have money, so he had to pour hot water on him so as to take his ATM card. And when the police came around, she was hiding in the ceiling, and they had to bring her down. That you face the law. So talking about that, see, before you get married or when you're in any marriage, try to look for a peaceful way to talk about things, not like you trying to hurt yourself in the name of anger. if the man had passed away, that's how you would say, I don't know it's going to happen like that. I did it out of anger. No, we're not supposed to be like that. We're supposed to be a peaceful citizen of Nigeria. All right, but the woman has been arrested by the River State Police Command, and now she's there in their custody. Let's move on to the next one. Talking about one of the great prominence in Nigeria, a son. Talking about Femi Falana. Femi Falana's son has observed that the appointment of the two chairmen from the southwest geopolitical zone was against the federal character principle. Now, I thought about this too when Tinubu made this man the new EFCC chairman. I was like, the ICPC chairman is a Yoruba man. The EFCC chairman is a Yoruba man. So Falana is not being tribalistic, now he's not being biased, and he's trying to let us know that, okay, this is what is supposed to be according to law. As an human activist that he is. He said if we want to talk about it in the right sense, we should know that bringing two chairmen from the southwest political zone is not okay. It's not really okay. Telling our president that he should have tried someone from the east or north. Well, recall that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Thursday last week appointed Ola Olukoyede as the new chairman of the Economic and Financial Commission, talking about EFCC chairman, and the chairman of ICPC, Professor Bolaji Owosan-Oye. Yes, that's the name of the man, and he's a Yoruba man. So he's also a son, though, but then Femi Falana said it should not be like that. He should have chosen another person from another part of Nigeria, not the southwest socio-political zone. But then, this is what Falana is trying to say. As the human activist he said it's not normal for president to choose the ICPC chairman and EFCC chairman from the same political zone, talking about the southwest. And the geopolitical zone that we have in Nigeria is 6. Okay. So if the president wanted to do it, well, he should have tried in the, south, or, not. But then, he knows what he's doing. He's the president, and he knows who he's supposed to work with and who will work with him. If you remember, in the last administration, talking about the ex-president, Buhari, he appointed a man from Hausa land. That is the northern part of Nigeria. But then maybe Tinubu feels this is the person I can work with that will be able to let me know what I wanted to know about what is going on the financial aspect. So we cannot blame the president. But then according to law, Femi Falana said that is not supposed to be like that. Like, he was not supposed to bring the two from the same geopolitical zone. Well, let's see what is going to happen on that. Maybe they will raise something about it, to adjust. But I don't think Tinubu will change the new EFCC chairman, talking about Olukoyede. And again, let's move on to the next one. Palliative care has caused a lot of havoc in Nigeria. People are really complaining about this palliative of a thing. And to be sincere, I've not seen anyone that come to me and be like, okay, I've collected my own palliative. Talking about this Southwest. Yes. So I want this, our governors in Southwest, I want them to look at the news or check social media and see what is actually going on in the northern part of Nigeria. I've not heard from the eastern part of Nigeria that, okay, or the south or the south, that they are sharing palliatives. Our governors are sharing palliatives. So this happened when I checked online and I saw that something is actually trending online, talking about a state in Nigeria that is sharing palliatives for a lot of people. Almost everyone in that community got palliatives. I was so surprised. Talking about the Bauchi state government, they really tried on this, because today, which is Monday, they distributed rice to 10,764 beneficiaries in the Bauchi local government area of the state. Now, this is interesting. This is what we want in Nigeria. The palliative, the idea behind the palliative sharing is to subsidize the level of hardship in this time of subsidy removal. But the governors around here, talking about the Southwest and other states in Nigeria, they don't think the way they think in North. But I feel they should emulate what is going on right now in Bauchi state, because the government there are really trying, talking about the Bauchi state government, at least they could be able to share this kind of palliative to 10,764 beneficiaries. That's interesting. That's so impressive, and I feel other governors or other states should try and do better. Well, the state government had expended 2 billion naira on the procurement of rice for distribution to vulnerable households as a post-subsidy removal palliative initiated by the federal government. This is interesting. Yes, and so impressive because this is what exactly we are talking about. When you want to be a good governor to your state, at least you have to do something. Now, this now gave another impression on a video, another video of an LCD chairman in Ogun State. The video is actually trending online today. This man had to come out with his full chest to face the Ogun State governor. He even called his name, Dapo Abiodun, that, okay, sir, in my own LCDA, in an estate, which is Shokeye Estate in Ogun State, the man said, we are not hungry. Come back and take your palliative. The man was showing maybe 12 kg bag of rice, showing it in the video that this is what just one bag that was brought to a whole estate that has houses close to 147 that they should share just 12 kg bag of rice, and it was being written on it, Ogun State government palliative, which is not supposed to be. I was so shocked. I was shocked when I saw the video because I could not believe what I'm seeing. He said, the man said this in the video, he claimed that he is the chairman of the Shokeye Community Development Area in Ogun State, and he was being criticized at the distribution of palliatives, that people were shouting that they saw Ogun State government bringing something to him and they should be able to share it to people. Now he came out straight like, okay, this is what they brought, just a small bag of rice. How did they expect him to share this amongst 147 houses? That's a lot of families. You know, I don't know. Sometimes I do ask myself, why is our government, why are they behaving like this? You know, for this man to come out and say this kind of thing, that means it is not like telling lies. That's the reality. When other states have been sharing bags of rice to almost, you know, how many citizens, and you are there sharing just one bag to 147 households. Why? For what reason? Well, that's too bad because the man stated that the community is neither hungry nor need any of the palliative, that they should come back and take their palliative, that they are not hungry. Fine. We know that Nigerians are not hungry when it comes to this kind of thing. If you want to give us something, give us. Let us know that you... And besides, the president made it in his speech that he had already disbursed all the palliative to different states. All the governors, that they should take care of it. Now, we are now hearing that you sent just one bag to an LCDA chairman. Or maybe you're just trying to tell us that he's the only one entitled for the palliative. Or what's the message? I don't know the message that the governor is trying to pass here. But Governor of Ogun State, Governor Dapo Abiodun, you need to see this video. I know you'll have seen it because your aides will have shown you to you that this man called so person, because I learned that a chairman of a local government in Ogun State that came out to say something about the palliative was being arrested, and you know, in Ogun State by DSS, trying to say the fact. You know, that's too bad because it is democracy. We have freedom of speech. Now, I love the fact that this man came out boldly and said, come and take your palliative, you don't need it, because it is just too small. Like, it's not even enough for an household, not to talk of a whole estate, 147 estate. That's too bad. Yes, exactly, it's too bad. All right, so this is a message to the governor of Ogun State and Ogun State in general that people are really shouting, they are suffering, and they really want to know the reason why the palliative is not being shared accordingly. All right, this is where we are going to be ending it on the show today. Don't forget that the sponsor for the show is Nokpa Abbas and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, but you can call me Sidon J. We'll see you again next time on another edition of Trends. Take care of yourself and be good. Bye.